since we have a couple more people, and I'll ask Flax and Big Pimpin's input. What do you guys think of my two early choices for next format, chat? Um, between Sky Striker and here, I'll just show you guys like a tentative Sky Striker list between Sky Striker and Dark World. And let me see. I put it somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, it should be SS. This I didn't make this list. I just found it on Facebook. But this is like a tentative Sky Striker list, chat. It's like 4 monsters, and then every other card is just a spell. I don't know about this one, about Pot of Desires. This is the only card that I'm like, I don't know. I mean, you do run a lot of one-ups, but then on the other hand, you have a lot of like multiples. I'm just afraid of like banishing my monsters. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, maybe this could be something else, but like everything else I think fits. The Change of Heart, Snatch Steal, the Tactics cards, the Upstarts just to be generic spells, Linkage, the Widow Anchors. Maybe this doesn't need to be two either. Mid, play Sky Striker when you can play Runic. They're different. I mean, but they're fundamentally different though. Like Runic, I mean, you could. I don't know how Runic Stun's going to be, chat. Losing those floodgates really, really hurt. I thought about playing lose one turn, but the problem with lose one turn is you lose your protection from Hugin, because I assume it acts the same as skill drain. And like you really, those other floodgates, they, you know, you could have them face up and your opponent can't lightning storm you because you just protect. So Upstart is right here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but oh yeah, there's triple Upstart right here. Anti-spell, but nobody's playing anti-spell, chat. I played in 3 Remoto regionals, chat. 3 Remoto regionals. Do you guys know how many times that I got anti-spelled, chat? 1 time. I got anti-spelled 1 single time playing in those 3 Remoto regionals, and I just so happened to have destruction, so I won anyways. So like I'm convinced that like anti-spell is not real, Eradicator is not real. Until someone actually uses them against me, they're just not real. I never got Eradicated in 3 regionals, and I got anti-spelled 1 time, and I beat it anyways. And you would side in probably Cosmics. How does this beat Fire Kings? So that's like a little concern, Dolan, because yeah, Fire Kings is like completely anti-destruction. I would guess to beat Fire Kings, you need to use cards like Widow Anchor and Talents to like take their monsters. I am wondering about that. I'm like, can you play, chat, a deck that uses like destruct? Because like Sky Strikers has a lot of destruction, like these are like your main removal cards. But I just don't know how good destruction's going to be next format. That's why I like Dark World, because Dark World, you know, you can hand loop someone. Dark World can probably play Soul Drain, because once you make your first board, your opening board, you can just Soul Drain them, I guess. How does this deck win going second? Are you serious? Literally every card in the deck, like half the cards are go second, 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 go second. Like they're literally the entire deck is just go second cards. That tends to like, what are you talking about? That's the entire point of Striker, is that you don't play any hand traps. I don't think that there's a combo deck, chat. Labyrinth, okay, that's 1 deck in the format. Like I'm not gonna pick a deck based on if it can beat Labyrinth or not. You know what I mean? Go second and then what? Not kill? Yeah, but like if I play against a deck and you burn all your resources on building your turn 1 board and I deplete them, like you don't really do it. Like look at Vanadium, chat. If Vanadium gets its board broken, it doesn't do anything after that. Like it usually has like 1 card left, and like, okay, cool. What is your 1 card going to do? You burned all your board on making Appaloosa and Baron and all this other shit that I can probably just break with like this, Talents, and this. Like I can probably use 3 cards and break your entire board. Let alone if I start drawing from like Engage. This deck is missing some serious aggro. If you are going to, I'm not saying that this is the perfect deck. I'm just saying the theory of the deck. Does this deck lose the Droll? I think the Droll factor is being overstated, chat. Like Press 1 if don't play any deck that searches because draw. Like, is that what you guys want? You guys just don't want to play any deck that searches or adds cards? Like, that what you want? Like, draw's gonna hurt every deck. Like, I mean, so you play Engage, you have Rhoda, you have Desires, and you have Upstart. And Upstart at 3. So, yeah, and Terraform. Like, yeah, draw would hurt this deck, but, like, draw hurts every deck. So, like, what do you want? Just don't play any deck that searches. Just play, you know, Unchained or something. Or I guess, like, Rescue Ace is, like, the only deck that's, like, actually just unaffected by draw completely. Is it Engage at... No, Engage at 2. They haven't put Engage at 3. If Engage was at 3, then what's it called? No, Engage is at... Actually, it wouldn't have the new ban list, but... Yeah, Engage that too. This is my Runic deck for the new... Hold on. For the new format. Which is... Let's see. Yeah, I just... I don't know where to go. And this is with me adding in... So I added in Prosperity Chat just to, like, be able to always get to my floodgates. Like, I do test hands, right? Like, every hand should have floodgates, right? So, boom, we got double floodgate. Every single hand should have floodgates, or I should be able to, like, get to floodgates. Like, with this hand, I could Runic Fountain, potentially draw, but, like, I just want floodgates in, like, every single hand. You know what I mean? And if I can't get the flood, like, oh my god, look at that, triple floodgates. If I can't get the floodgates, then there's a problem. I want to be able to pot a duality into them, or, you know, draw my floodgates. Like, we have one. Let's see if we can get to, like, a second floodgate right quick. See if we can get Skill Drain. Hey, let's go. Yeah, every hand is like I want, but, like, it's just not gonna happen anymore. With the floodgates at 1, there's just gonna be too many hands where, like, you don't get the floodgates. Can we get to a floodgate here? No floodgate. This might still work. We have Runic Draw. Unless you get Ash, then you lose. Runic Stun is dead, but their variants are still powerful. I have thought about playing other Runic variants. Eldritch is dead now. I mean, Eldritch wasn't good before. What the heck? Oh, okay, chat. Yeah. I'm looking at my phone, and it said you paid $3.21 to Warner Meteor Direct, and I'm like, what? I guess that's my HBO Max. Eldritch was already dead. The reason Eldritch is bad is because, like, if you just lose the Lightning Storm, that's the difference between a deck like Eldritch and a deck like Runic. Is like, you don't lose the Feather Dust or Lightning Storm. You just, you know, use Hugin and your opponent can't do anything.